I'm at the Charles Theater, and they're showing a movie called Sing Sing. Sing Sing is about the prison industry. It's about Sing Sing. Right here. Alright? That movie's about Sing Sing. And this movie's about Baltimore. Alright? Within the penitentiary, blacks have created an extension of the ghetto. Alright? That's a movie release. Alright? That movie's about the prison industry in Maryland. GOP Carter, Maryland Black Delegation, Senator Smith, TJ Smith, all right? It's about the prison industry in Maryland, all right? And these are the people that know about it. That's President Biden. That's Kaylin Young. That's Eric Barron from the Department of Justice. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. That's Commissioner Harris. That's Jared Gimentis from the Board of Elections. That's Natasha from the State Public Defender's Office. That's Trina from Out for Justice. That's Attorney General Anthony Brown. That's Chief Justice Roberts and President Biden. That's Governor Larry Hogan. That's Adrian Judge Carrion. That's the Maryland Black Caucus. That's Senator Benjamin Brooks. That's President Donald Trump. That's Izzy Pataki. That's Xavier Conway. That's Governor Westmore. That's Governor Westmore. Peter Francott. Marilyn Mosby. Luke Clippinger. Governor Westmore. Delegate Sheeta Roof. Mayor Brandon Scott. Bill Ferguson. Chief Mary Barbera. Jared Gimentis. Omar Gimentis. Ivan Bates. Judge Badar. Delegate Stephanie Smith, President Biden, the Maryland Volunteer Lawyers for the Arts, Brooke Learman, and Speaker Adrian Jones. We talking about a legacy of slavery. Slavery then and slavery now. You talking about Sing Sing? Well, I got letters to Zion, and I ain't got to change nobody's name. We're going to talk about the new faces of old Jim Crow. I named everybody who's anybody. Y'all did David Simon, The Wire. This is Baltimore, Rewired. It's the new face of old Jim Crow right here. I named your judges, your lawyers, and your politicians. That's Scott Shellenberger, Marilyn Mosby. All right? And that's a whistleblower on the courts, the corruption in the courts. That's Scott Shellenberger. And that's Baltimore, Rewired, the money behind the machine. If you made Sing Sing a movie, we're going to make this a movie too. And I ain't got to change nobody's name. Welcome to the shit show. That's the Lake County States Attorney. That's Lake County Courts. That's me. Told you, the great race debate. Right here. In Maryland's prison industry. Right here. All of it. From me. Inside the prison. Lake County Board, racism don't work without black cooperation, and that's Julian Jones. That's BOPA, Arts and Promotion, and my producer, Rob Fix. It's about your prison industry, mass incarceration. You took my truck, and you took my property, and these are the people that know about it. That's Governor Glendenning. That's the Department of Justice, Mr. Hardin, Criminal Division. I'm a whistleblower on the courts. See who got it? Daryl D'Souza, WBAL Tim Tennyson. All right, you got this? That's Governor Schaefer. He said follow the money. That's Aisha Khan. We talking about that brown money that y'all put in Baltimore. That's Scott Shellenberger. That's Mr. Harding from the Department of Justice. See the book? I'm not Emmett Till. I'm still alive and breathing. You feel me? And that's Doug Gansler. Those are the criminal charges, and that's Commissioner Belfield. That's the Baltimore Sun, Justin Fenton, the Washington Post. That's Governor Ehrlich. That's Corey McCrae, Bill Ferguson, and Brooke Learman. I need a federal and a state audit. I'm out $250 million in intellectual property theft, making a documentary against the law. That's the Baltimore Sun, Diana Suggs. She got a Jailhouse Diary. That's Tom Capelhoff for Criminal Division, Civil Rights. That's Johnny Oleski asking for an investigation in 2019. Like I said, we're going to show you the media's role that they play in this. That's ABC 2, Dred Scott, 2010. I broke your criminal enterprise down in 2010. And I gave it to your solicitor, George Nielsen. Those are the cases. That's President Trump. That's Barbara Mikulski. And that's racism in your judicial system. That's me at the Baltimore Sun. That's me at the Baltimore Sun. And that's my visitor's pass to the Attorney General's office. All right? Attorney General's office. Brown Omen, the money behind the machine. That's Kathleen Hughes. Like I said, racism don't work without black cooperation. You got black faces selling out our black community, claiming to be our black leadership, and they're not. Can of whoop ass, and I'm getting ready to whoop y'all's ass. That's Ray Lewis and Shorty. Talking about race and racism. Like I said, I was kidnapped from my home, 1402 Lochner. I asked for a public hearing and an audit. That's Julie Sharper from the Baltimore Sun. That's the Baltimore City Council. And that's Mr. William Welch.
Sorry, you can't be doing this.
I got you. I'm already done. Just give me a minute, I'll be done. This is about the movie. I'm going to do what I do.
I know, you got to do it wrong.
All right.
You just can't do it in like the lobby.
What am I doing wrong?
It's just a little loud.
I'll tone it down. Ain't nobody in here. But I'll tone it down. This is about this movie.
I understand that.
All right.
You can't be doing it in all.
All right.
There's other customers in here.
All right. That's the media, and that's the Department of Justice.